Live with breaking news.
You are looking at a problem that has downtown traffic snarled. Emergency repair work on a bridge has 2 lanes of I-40 shut down right now.
It happened not only once.
Chunks of concrete began to fall from the Charlotte Avenue bridge on I-40.
Not twice.
Crews had to make another round of emergency repairs there last night.
But 3 times over the summer of 2013, concrete just started falling from the bridge.
You know, it's something that we certainly don't expect to happen. But
it pointed out just how desperately the I-40 bridge at Charlotte Avenue and 3 others needed to be replaced. Originally built in 1968, the 4 pairs of bridges throughout the downtown Nashville area have been maintenance problems for years. These bridges have been patched, paved, and repaired enough. TDOT now has a project to fix the bridges for good. Fast Fix 8 is what we're calling it. It's a $62 million project to replace 8 bridges along I-40 in downtown Nashville. The bridges included are the ones on Interstate 40 that cross over Herman Street, Clinton Street, Johnston Avenue, and Charlotte Avenue.
So we wanted to use a method that allowed us to get in the job, get the bridges replaced, and get out as quickly as we could.
TDOT will be using the innovative process of accelerated bridge construction, or ABC. This is the same method TDOT used last summer to replace the bridge on Old Hickory Boulevard over Otter Creek, and before that it was used to replace the bridge decks on I-24 over Main and Woodland.
We're looking at 13 closures of I-40 between the 65 split on the west side of town and the 65 split on the south side of town.
Instead of using conventional methods that would mean 2 to 3 years of construction with backups, delays, and daily lane closures, this will only shut down traffic for 13 weekends between now and early 2016. Other work will be done at night and during off-peak travel times.
We have done this before in the Nashville area. We've had closures on I-24, we've had closures on this stretch of I-40 in downtown in the past, and we've done closures on 440. So, you know, the public realizes that there are other ways to get around in this area. What we can assure people is that we will not be closing I-40 through downtown on any major weekends like CMA Festival or on major travel holidays like the 4th of July.
The public won't actually see full weekend closures more than likely until the summertime. The reason for that is there's a lot of prep work that has to be done prior to being able to set these prefabricated units where the old bridges are.
Kiewit is the contractor hired to do the work. The company specializes in large bridge replacement projects. This video is from Medford, Massachusetts, and you can see that throughout the course of a weekend, crews work non-stop. Accelerated bridge construction is an innovative way to expedite a construction project so it does not tie up traffic for years.
Yeah, every hour is used during the process. Every function, every task has to be choreographed, planned out, and carried out in an efficient manner and in a safe way. So we need every minute, every second of that 58 hours to be able to complete that task.
During the 13 weekend closures, the demolition of the existing bridges will require Interstate 40 to be closed from each end of the I-65 split, basically the south loop through downtown Nashville. The Demonbreun exit will be kept open to exit only towards downtown. On Friday nights, crews will begin by securing the work zone. Then the superstructure will be demolished and hauled away. Cranes will be moved into position to set the new structures into place. Concrete will then be poured and cure quickly. On Sunday, crews will install temporary barriers, paint lanes, and open all lanes in time for Monday morning's rush hour. Using accelerated techniques means the construction is finished in months instead of years.
We are communicating not only on the front end of this project, but we will be doing so throughout the life of the project to make sure that emergency services, hospitals, major downtown venues, even some of our universities as we get into the fall and we start looking at football games and that sort of thing. We're going to be communicating throughout the life of this project to make sure that everybody's on the same page and that everybody's aware of what's going to be going on with this project.
Each week, TDOT will be working on different bridges. The detour route, however, will be the same for all 13 closures. There will be no access to the Broadway, Church Street, and Charlotte exits. Westbound traffic only will be able to exit towards downtown via Demonbreun.
This is another way that we can deliver a project quickly and reduce the impact to the traveling public while not sacrificing the quality of the product that they get for their tax dollars.
To learn more about detour routes, sign up for email updates, or to send questions, please visit the project's website.